Hello, Leo. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing a general reading for you. Okay, so obviously it's not personal, so just take what feels right for you. Don't try to force anything. And all my readings are timeless, so that means you guys can watch them whenever you feel guided to. They're not set for any particular month or anything like that. The poof is not poofing how I want. All right. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I hope this resonates for you and gives you some clarity or whatever you may be needing at this time. Let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna start with your meditation. It was cute. I liked it. It was so I got into it, and there was a lion sleeping, a little baby lion sleeping. It kind of looked like it was like on a farm or something. Like, it seemed super chill. Like, it wasn't like in a zoo or anything like that. It was like in a natural, maybe it was just in the Sahara, not the Sahara, what? Maybe it was just in the safari or in Africa. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter where it was. That's not the point. But the lion was sleeping, very comfortable, very, relaxed. Okay. And then there was like a buzzing, a fly that kept, like, I really wanted to itch my ear. I was like, ooh, there was something in your ear. Okay. It was like a fly that kept buzzing around. And I was trying to see, like, what was the fly saying? What was the fly doing? And the fly just kept saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. And to me, the fly represented, like, there's something that, like, something is drawing your attention. Okay. I feel more like it's like an intuition thing rather than like you see something and you're like, oh. And I don't feel like it's like something that's literally annoying you, but I definitely feel like there's something that you're being pulled towards. There's your gut, something's going on there. Okay, some of you may want to pay attention to your dreams, or maybe you've had like some weird dreams lately. Not only was the lion sleeping, but I feel like the fly was kind of like an alarm clock going off. So I would definitely pay attention to your dreams. That there may be like a little more information there for you guys. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's something pulling you guys, or your intuition is trying to get you to go somewhere. Okay, and then thank you, Spirit. When I was shuffling, the Two of Discs came out, which is unity. It's about the desires of the pure self with the desires of the human self coming together, right? So I feel like either you guys are, more listening to your higher power, your higher self, and not acknowledging like your ego or your human needs, right? Which I do that sometimes with like all the spiritual stuff I do. I get so focused on that sometimes I forget, maybe I should go take myself shopping and be a human today, like, so I get that. Or some of you are, really centered in your ego's needs, your human needs, and not listening to your higher self at all. So it's one end of the spectrum, but you want to get to a balanced space with that because, pulling from one end or the other, it's not sustainable, right? So get it together. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have reconsider. The situation will improve within the next few weeks. Ask for help from others. Compromise. Yeah, there's definitely, with compromise, reconsider, there is a moment of reflection that is needed here. Whether it's like how you're going about something or what you're focusing on, it needs to be reconsidered, okay? So something's coming in within the next few weeks. I don't think it's like something coming in. I feel like some sort of good news or ease or something with the situation will improve. And then ask for help from others. Some of you, that maybe the reconsider the compromise. Maybe you're trying to do something all on your own, and there are people and resources you can rely on that will help this go a little easier for you, go a little smoother. All right, but yeah, it's definitely, right now I feel like you guys are in your head, or you're trying to ignore your intuition, something like that. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Leo. Thank you guys for watching. And if this resonates, please let me know with a like, a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Okay. It's very interesting. Okay, so we have romance if you believe in recovery. Interesting. Okay, so here we go. I feel like there could be some new love coming in for you guys. Or if it's not new love, it's just like a higher level of commitment, deeper connection. Okay, with recovery, I feel like you guys could have had some bad experiences in love and romance. And this could be something that comes in to help you heal that, help you discover that, bring more love to it. But if you believe, okay, so you have to allow this love in. You have to allow yourself to heal. You have to believe you deserve love. Believe you deserve to heal and overcome these triggers and past trauma. Yeah, I feel like something's coming in to, I don't want to say it like that. Something is coming in to have you reevaluate, I feel like, how you felt about a past situation or how you feel about love or something like that. This is interesting. All right, let's see what comes out. Let's see. All right, bottom of the deck, we have speed, delay. Yeah, speed, delay, prudence, rest, oppression. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's funny. Okay, so definitely like something wants to come in, okay, or you've had some sort of like thought or inspiration, something like that. There is something that has a lot of energy, a lot of fire behind it, okay? But with delay, you're not ready for it quite yet, okay? Yeah, you're not ready. Delay is, yeah, there's like, I'm not articulating this well. Okay, there's a delay with something or some sort of inspiration, some sort of thought. Okay, with prudence, it's going to require, it's going to be a hard journey. Whatever this is in regards to, it's going to be a little hard. But the more you commit to this journey, the further along you go, the easier it will be. Yeah, so, okay. So I feel like for some of you, you are inspired. There is something happening, but I think you guys may think that there's a delay, but it's like, listen, this is what the journey looks like. You know, you have to grow and learn in order to, you know, go along the path, you know, in order to get this fully going. There's things you have to learn, things you have to unlearn, things you have to accept, let go, right? So even though it may look like or feel like, oh, I'm not moving how I should move, it's not coming in as quickly as it should, it's coming in, it's all happening, but it may not be happening exactly how you think it should, so it may make you think that nothing is happening. Okay, let's get into it, Leo. I feel like this is going to be interesting. What is the present situation for you? We're going to do a 10-card spread. All right, present situation, yeah. Okay, so we have gain with contemplation. Yeah, you have been thinking about all of the things you've acquired, okay? Whether it's friendships, material things, money, you know, maybe even like some degrees and stuff like that. And I feel like you're realizing, you know, you want more. Or you're realizing this isn't exactly what I want. This isn't exactly fulfilling for me. Or if it is fulfilling, you're just ready to go a little bit deeper into that emotional, spiritual side with the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you guys want to do more spiritual, emotional work, I feel. And you want gains in that way, not just, you know, your education, your career, friends and family, but also personal gains, you know? Okay, so let's see what's the subconscious, what lies behind the situation. Yeah, we have valor and the priestess and conception and justice. Oof, yeah, this is a big one. Okay, so what lies behind the situation, how your subconscious feels, is valor. Because your subconscious knows that you're going into uh, not a dangerous situation, but it's going to be challenging. Okay, it's going to require some self sacrifice from you to get where you want to be. Okay, and okay, so we've got the priestess, right? So it's definitely going to require you to explore the darker parts of you, your shadow self. It's going to require you to trust your intuition, listen to your intuition, and maybe not share everything with everyone. Okay, with conception, justice, it's going to be a moment where it's going to make you realize that everything comes from you. You are at the root. Okay, cause and effect, the consequences of your actions, whether it's good or bad. But I feel like it's going to be kind of a wake-up call for you guys. Yeah, we have death, reflection, and tower. So there's going to be a lot that this there's going to be a lot that this encourages you to let go of. I feel like you let go of it after reflection, right? But it's going to be a hard thing. It's going to be hard. So be patient with yourself. It's going to be worth it, but it's going to be hard, right? You got the devil here. Like, there's a lot you're having to let go of. There's a lot you're having to claim responsibility for. There's a lot you're having to be honest about. And that's not always easy. All right, let's see what's going on mentally. How is this affecting your mind? How are you using your mind? This has been like a common theme, though, I must say. Like, a lot of people are realizing this isn't what I want. Okay, how are you using your mind? Transformation, Phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Like, you are very aware that this is like kind of like a big like emotional haul. Like, you understand that a lot has to be acknowledged, a lot has to be let go so you can transform it. Beautiful. Yeah, it's like you're ready for the challenge. You understand what this is going to be, you understand what the end result is, and you're willing to commit to that. Okay, let's see what the emotional desire is for this situation. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Shout out to Snoop Dogg and Pharrell for that one. Okay. I'm so silly. Okay, so emotional desire, we have the sun. I love it. Okay. This is the happiest card in the deck. And this is also, you know, your higher self and your human self, your shadow, whatever, dancing. Your inner child is happy. Like, you want to fully accept and embrace all parts of you. You want to shine the light on every part of you so you can accept it, acknowledge it, and move forward. Oh, look at all these threes. 3, 3, 3. You guys could be seeing a lot of threes right now, and you started off with 3 here. But we have Enterprise, Joy, and Empress. You want to create your own happiness. You want to be the beacon of peace for yourself. You don't need, and you don't want to rely on anything external or fall into someone else's dreams. You know what I mean? Like, other people can have certain ideas of how you should live your life and what you should go after. And maybe you were into that for a minute, but now you're like, I want to live my life for me. You know? All right, let's keep going. But yeah, see, with recovery, and if you believe, that does make a lot of sense, because you guys are definitely going through a big recovery right now. For sure. And there could be like a romantic situation that brought that on. You know, whether you met someone new, whether you broke up with somebody, whatever the case may be. Okay, so let's see what's at the heart center, the influence of the higher self. Beautiful. 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 Okay, so we have Justice, and with Judgment at the bottom of the deck. You guys are definitely the heart center, the influence of the higher self is getting you to acknowledge how you played a role in the reality that you have currently, right? So whether that was giving your power away, whether that was certain thoughts, or certain belief systems, it's your choice to follow them. It's your choice to engage in things that you don't like. You know what I mean? Like, it's your choice. Like, if your parent, say, was like, you're going to be a doctor, it's your choice to be like, okay, I'm going to be a doctor. You may not feel like you have a choice, but now you're getting to the point where you realize, yeah, I went along with that. I allowed that. I gave my power away there. And it's not to have shame or guilt about it, but it's just to acknowledge it so you can reclaim your power, look at something differently, and move forward and learn. And that's what's happening here. Beautiful. I love it. And that's Libra energy. So yeah, I mean, it's Libra season right now as I'm recording this, but it's balancing, you're balancing yourself out. Okay, so this is a previously unrealized pattern. Yeah, we have contemplation. So yeah, you guys, and this is kind of surprising with you, Leo, because I feel like you're known as like the confident one, the one who like doesn't care what people think about them. You go after what feels right for you, right? But you know, I'm not a believer that like just because you're a Leo means you're this. Like that's why we have the whole chart and all the houses and everything, because we're a lot more complex than I'm a Leo and this is me, right? So I feel like, yeah, you do definitely take time to think things through, which is good. It's good to think things through, but it's not good to be so in your head that you don't make a choice. You know what I mean? Because not making a choice is a choice. That is choosing to be stagnant, choosing to not move forward, choosing to not let go, whatever the case may be. So yeah, you guys definitely tend to really reflect and think things through. But I feel like you guys may not be as good as at like listening to your intuition and things like that. I feel like you guys like sit with it, but you act upon it. That's the thing. Okay, how you rule your kingdom. Let's see. How does Leo rule their kingdom? Okay, we have peace with content at the bottom of the deck. Lovers, nurture. Yeah, like you just, you don't want conflict. You don't want any problems between anybody. You want everyone to get along. I feel like you're very adaptable, and you guys are very like, you know, whatever everyone else wants, which I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, but you just want to make sure you're not sacrificing parts of yourself to get along. And I don't think you do. I think that's more so like you guys are not, you know, you're not here for the drama. You want everyone to feel welcome, to feel seen, to feel comfortable around you, and I think that's beautiful. Okay, how you see yourself in the world. Let's see. You're funny, Leo. You are funny. Okay. Okay, how you see yourself in the world, we have conflict, right? And this card is really cool because it's like your ego, your human self fighting with your higher self, fighting with guidance, okay? So, yeah, you definitely are like, I feel like it's a tug of war happening with you. Okay, and the reason behind that, I'll show you. We have speed, delay, and rest, which is what we saw at the beginning of the reading, right? There's definitely something coming in for you guys, but it is delayed. You know, it is delayed because you're needing to do more. Not like you have to put in more action or anything, but there's more within that you're needing to process, okay? Because Spirit does not want you to obtain these goals, obtain that wealth on a foundation that's not stable, because that is a Tower card, okay? The Tower card is when you build something on something that is not stable, not a stable foundation. And you can keep going with it, keep going with it, keep going with it, but eventually that foundation is going to crack and crumble, okay? So Spirit is not going to give you this blessing. They're not going to, you know, get that ball rolling for you if you're not ready to receive it. You may think you are, but I would definitely, there's a part of you that needs to come together. Yeah. Yeah, there's a transformation. And you know that. There's a transformation and you know that. But there's a part of you that, you know, probably the ego, whatever, that is not okay with this delay, you know. But don't take delays personally. Use them as opportunities to grow, because that's what you need to do here. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's been a little hard for you right now, Leo. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it moving. All right, spiritual aspirations for you, Leo. Yeah. Yeah, with inspiration here, you want to be able to nurture your creativity, nurture, you know, the new and exciting ideas that come to you. You want to be able to take a leap of faith and go after what feels right for you. I feel like you guys tend to like wait for approval, or yeah, I feel like you guys want approval. Like maybe it's from your parents, from different family, friends, whatever, loved ones. But I feel like you guys want to do it for you, you know? Like you don't want to follow the status quo or follow what your friends are doing. You want to do things for you. You want to trust your intuition, and you want to nurture this creativity that's inside of you. So I would ask the part of yourself that is scared to do that. Why are you scared? I think for a lot of you, we get approval whenever, or validation, whenever we, you know, make a lot of money, graduate from school, start a family, maybe with certain material gains. But I feel like, you know, if your heart isn't approving, if you don't love it, if the passion isn't there, is it really a win? No, it's not. You know? I'm going to be honest with you, Leo. I feel like I start sentences and then I kind of trail off into something else. I feel like that's what's been happening. All right, let's keep moving. All right, root cause, root pattern, what started it all. Interesting. Okay. So we have well-being here. And well-being is all about, you know, allowing the natural cycles of life to flow. Sometimes you're moving, sometimes you're in a state of rest, right? But I feel like, hold on. Got it. So we have sorrow, loss, uncertainty here, and intuition at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay. So I feel like there have been moments where... That's it. Thank you. Okay. So there have been moments where you listen to your intuition, or maybe you got a spark of inspiration, some sort of fly, you know, like we saw in the meditation. And I feel like you guys feel that. But then you give it to your ego. You give it to your inner child, whoever, right? You let a part of you who is not operating on your highest frequency, you give it this inspiration. And sometimes it leads in sorrow, loss, uncertainty. Because you're moving with your ego rather than letting things naturally unfold. And that's why that conflict was there too. And that's that energy we had at the beginning of the reading. You guys have to understand that you're not always going to go. That's just simply not sustainable. Okay? You're not always going to be, you know, rising up. Life is full of ebbs and flows. You're going to go up and down and go and pause, happy, sad. Like, allow your life to fluctuate. Allow it to have its cycles. Allow it to go through the natural rhythm that you're supposed to go through, because that's what keeps you stagnant and also keeps you, that's what keeps you stagnant, which is weird, right? You would think that putting more pressure on yourself or a situation to get some energy, momentum, you would think that would make it happen. But if you're not ready for that to happen, it's not going to happen. And forcing it is never right. You know, any kind of force is not right. So, yeah, you guys have to allow yourself to kind of go with the ebbs and flows. And I feel like whenever it doesn't flow how you want, then you get in your head. Then you start distrusting. And that's not, it's like you'd be almost there, but then you're like, well, why am I not there yet? And Spirit's like, oh, we got to go back, you know, because you have to have more faith and trust, allow it to unfold. That's just as much as part of the journey as the end destination. You know what I mean? All right. Last card for you here, Leo. And again, if this resonates, let me know with a like, a comment. Definitely subscribe if you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right, but this is your last card. Ooh, Precious Opal. This is a pretty card. Shout out to Kenzie. She gave me this deck. She's a Leo. Okay, so Precious Opal, envision the future. Look how pretty. There's a whale underneath here and a stingray, fish, all sorts of stuff. All right. Okay. Were the ancient oracles always accurate? Nope. Time is fluid, Opal knows, making the prophecy business rather risky. But when the priestess of Delphi donned opals, their ability to make sense of the swirling waters of what is to come sharpened. Unlike most stones, opal knows how to hold and work with water. She feels the way in which the waters of time can be channeled or dammed, creating different outcomes and new visions. Since the future is not a fixed destination, naming the pathways you might walk to get there begins to craft what comes next. Choose your road and name your path, Opal encourages. That's how the future emerges out of the swirling waters of time. Very cool. Okay. I like that. So some of you guys, maybe you guys kind of just move, because this is telling you, right? It's telling you to envision your future, be more clear. So I feel like some of you guys, you may like have these ideas, but there's no substance to them. So you have these ideas, but no in between. And you're just like wandering about and you're like, well, why am I not there yet? And Spirit's like, we don't know exactly like what you're trying to even do. You know, it's need to be more clear. You need to be more clear, but also allow for things to unfold naturally. All right. That's it. All right. That's all I have for you today, Leo. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if this resonated, let me know. Definitely subscribe, like, comment. I love to hear from you guys. And if you would like to check out the other services I provide, or you'd like to get a personal reading, want to see more about who I am, my website is linked down below in the description box. And all of my social media is linked down below as well if you guys want to check out more content. All right, but that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. Sending you guys clarity, faith, trust, all that good stuff. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.